Good morning, what's up guys? I'm Yalek, and today's Boom Beach video is going to be, drumroll please, the War Factory. Thursday is my favorite day. Now, I just love War Factory. It's hard to say why exactly, except that, I don't know. I've said this before, it's probably redundant, but it's like you've got this mini op that you get to perform by yourself. And I just think that's so cool. Probably because I'm an op officer in my, I'm the guy who does the notes and stuff in my task force. And it is beyond frustrating when you're doing your notes and people don't follow directions. Not something you have to worry about when you're doing War Factory by yourself. So, today we have an interesting War Factory. Kind of an easy layout in the sense that there is no shield. This is a take on the basic War Factory, which has this line of snipers, but in some cases the HQ is on the other side of them, so they'd be back here a little bit. Anyway, we are going to want to avoid this area of the world today because there are lasers, and you'll notice this might be important later, the lasers don't range beyond the booms. Unfortunately, now let's see, we could get, and it's also a laser up here. Now, obviously this is going to be a Sparky day. Every War Factory is a Sparky day, but this is going to be a big one. We could take out a whole bunch of rockets. There's nothing really to note over here, except that there is a little GBE to be grabbed. So we might drop a boat of Zukas over there to get some extra GBE early. One boat shouldn't need to do anything else. Don't want to flare or anything, that's just wasting. Hold on one second. There, we're trying to adjust our uptime. So obviously we're going to have some Sparky tricks going on. These 3 rockets I'm going to try to get in a single go. Let's see, later on we're going to have a similar situation. And then, I mean, at that point we could get up into this area, but there's not even much point. So I'm thinking what looks easiest is an approach from this direction. We're going to try to clear some mines, but we're going to try to do that with as little damage as possible on the first hit anyway, because hits 1 and 2 we want Sparky focusing only on rocket launchers. I'm thinking for hit 3, at the end of hit 2, we can just go ahead, and if there are any mines remaining, we can clear freely. Hit 3, I'm thinking probably, honestly, the dooms will be a little bit of a problem, but we can throw critters. You'll notice that these things have range, 2 shocks and 1 grappler. Grappler is not a huge concern, but we can nail all of that plus a flame with a single shock, and we can just clear this area of the world, so we won't have to worry about the shock launchers. So let's go ahead and we'll start with run number 1. I don't know for sure. I already took a run at this with my mini account. I wasn't trying to beat it because I'm only at 38, but I was trying to get to 20, the level 20 towers down, so I could get the iron. And I will say it is hard to use Sparky with that mini account because the smokes expire so quickly, the flares expire so quickly relative to this. I did find that those 2 mines were slightly an issue. I think I'm going to try to drop here. We're going to flare to this one. and it was really tough to flare her, activate her ability, flare her, and then be smoking because the smokes expired so quickly. Because of the laser, I don't want to re-smoke. Lasers fire very, very quickly and damage her very quickly, so Sparky is probably going to have to do this in one run. So we'll mark these two. Drop over here, activate ability, flare, having marked those two. We'll see how we do. Marking. Okay, so she is taking a really weird path here. And just to be on the safe side, we're going to throw that extra smoke. I think she'll still be covered. Okay, so as soon as we see the button, hack, hack. Did we get both? We did not. Okay, so we are going to go further along marking. We can mark these two guys, but not. Now, get this over here, clearing lines. Okay. And we have one more. Let's clear that. Probably, let's see, we'll save the free GBE. Since things are starting to get a little more expensive, we'll save the free GBE for another hit. Maybe the third hit. We're going to try to do this as economically as possible today because I don't have a ton of gold, you'll notice. Did not get off the triple hack, that's not great. Which puts us in a bit of a bind. That was the worst accident ever. I don't even know what that was. Tell you what, go for a... Boy, that is a nasty spot. I was thinking I could try to re-smoke her in here, but boy, what a nasty spot to try that. Because if I park her right about here, I would be in range of several towers. And then... you know what? It is risky as all hell, but we're going to do it. Hell's PG-13, right? Okay. So, what we're going to do then is drop the flare first, and then smoke, and then Sparky. Okay, so she is going to target, let's see, we want the far one first. And we will wait until we are just about seeing that line expire. Okay. That worked out well. Let's try it again. That one works. Let's flare to the far one again. And we are not going to play around with double smokes here. Hack. She will take that one out. Would I have enough for... I just might. We're going to try to do this again. Alright, so 36, which means let's try walking to about there. And we're going to get all four of those in one go, so that is spectacular. And we can damage some things over there. Okay. And we got the extra GB here. Cool. Let's see. We're going to drop this here because that will clear 2 mines for us and damage things that we want damaged. Now, do we want the extra GBE here? This might be a good time for it. Let's go grab that. It's just one boat, so it's not too big of an expense. By the way, this did not work particularly well with my low-level ladies. I mean, they did it, I had to flare them to the grappler. Wow, I might need another boat. I had to flare them to the grappler. Actually, why don't we drop another boat? Because now that the flamethrower, the shock launchers, the rocket launchers are out of range, we have quite a bit of room over here. So let's say, I want to pop that off, and if we can get enough, let's pop these off. And let's continue. We can still get more GBE over here, so let's try making sure certain things are damaged more than others, if we can do that. How are we doing? One brave girl over there working on that one sad crate. That was melodramatic. Anyway, not too bad, not too bad. The re-smoking worked a whole lot better than I thought it would. Luckily it's a short distance. At a shorter distance you can just wait until the timer on your smoke is just about to expire. Just as you see it. Get like 95%, you throw that next smoke, and that usually gives her enough time to get her hack off. Let's see, can we get any more useful things out of this? No, we're going to retreat. We're not going to build up enough GBE to do anything more. So, that leaves us in this area of the world with 2 shocks on, not too bad, casualties 25. 2 shocks on towers that were going to be a nuisance to us. We don't care about the one-hitters, obviously. There are no more mines. We don't want to range past the boom cannons because, as I said earlier, there are lasers. Dooms will be a bit of an issue. I am thinking a walk probably into about here. Let's say a shock here and a shock. Are we going to be in range? Shock here. We're going to try to clip the machine gun too. So that should give us plenty of room to clear this whole area of the world. Yeah. So we're going to switch. Do we want Sparky anymore? Tell you what. I could just waltz in. This is a pretty short path. It's not going to consume too much GBE. Just waltz in, hack those 2. They do have pretty high health, so that's going to occupy my girls for a second. So we could make this even easier and even better. Clear more room for standing, because I am a little worried about how they're going to spread down there. And eventually, you do have to worry about the hot pots. Again, the Doom's a little bit of a concern, but that's what critters are for. So why don't we keep Sparky? And we will try to do a double hack. We'll walk her up to about here, I think. That'll be in range of both of these. We'll damage both again, just to be on the safe side. No, we'll damage the second one again, because that's already pretty damaged compared to other things. And we'll just try to do a double hack. No re-smoke. Don't walk out, don't walk out. She's gonna walk out. Whew. Wow, man. Hate that. Scares the heck out of me when she does that. No, actually, I'm gonna do that one. And damage that one some more. We're wasting GBE here, but whatever. Okay. Not too bad, not too expensive. Got the 2 things we want. Now we can just waltz in up here. We'll do 2 smokes. Because it's all one-hitters at this point. So like we said, we're going to throw down 2 shocks. We're going to go 1, 2, and then critters in here. And then more critters. And then probably more critters. Get the machine gun. And those dooms really are proving to be a bit of a nuisance. But we should be able to finish this off in one go easily with 2 shocks here on the next round. And minimal losses, we would hope. We'll be switching to battle orders, obviously. Reinforce for damage purposes. Since there is no shield, really all you want... What do I want today? Can't get gold to save my life right now. We'll do the diamonds. Alright. And we're good on that, whatever. Okay, yeah, so at this point we have a nice pocket to walk into. Actually, we could even stop back here and grab some GBE. Cool, we'll do that. Stop back here, grab up some GBE. Don't even need to, just we can. So gather up around here, and then just 2 shocks over here. We'll be parking right about there, so as to try to keep away from the mortars. So actually, let's go a little bit higher up even. Where do those range to? Yeah, we'll park. Never mind the extra GB. We'll just come straight at it from over here. And yeah. Alright. Now, if you were boosting today, you'd probably have a shot at a solo on this, I would guess. But I would think you'd have to be boosting, because there would be a whole bunch of shocks to consider. And I'm not real quick with the shocks, so I never try to do that to myself where I have to land 5 or 6 or more shocks, because I know they're not going to get down, so what's the point? Alright, that is beautiful. So now just boom, boom, and down she goes. Alrighty. Don't you just love to watch that? Alright, that is War Factory in, what was that, 4 hits today? I should probably not count, because last week I counted wrong. Last week I said it was in 4 and I'd done it in 3. But I believe it was 4 today. Sparky, Sparky. Sparky and clear. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Alright. War Factory. The op event where there is 0 chance that somebody will fail to follow your directions. Alright. I'm Yalek. If you like anything you saw here, give me a thumbs up. I'm out. Have a good day.